Just tell us more about like the crisis, the approach to crisis at NAIMUN.
All right, I mean, here at NAIMUN we focus very heavily on the substance of committees, not only prior to the conference in terms of developing it that way, but also kind of over the course of the conference, making sure that the experience is built up for the delegates and this narrative is created over the course of the weekend so that they can interact with crisis staff very heavily and very intensively and utilize everything they've learned in their research and everything they kind of know from past readings. So one of the things we like to deal with in terms of how to get this substance out to them, how to have them interact with the crisis, is experiment with different models and structures for both in-committee debate and also the interactions between committees and interactions between delegates and crisis staffs to kind of create interesting new narratives that aren't really.
And North Korea was discussing like the death of Kim Jong-il.
Yeah,
right?
And kind of the power transition and which faction, whether it be the one of Kim Jong-un or one of Kim Jong-il's advisors or his uncle, which one was going to take over. A very small, extensive cabinet that was dealing with kind of the inner workings of an organizational bureaucracy like that, dealing with the intrigues that went on between kind of these cutthroat individuals that were seeking power. The other was an international organization that was dealing with issues on the macro level, country.
That's pretty cool.
Things. So the interaction between those two is incredibly relevant because it occurs all the time in international affairs, and it's something that is generally not discussed in the model yet. So that is one example of something that I think is unique to NAIMUN and something that I thought was executed very well at this conference and is really interesting and should be explored more across the circuit.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Of course.